Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to do a quick tutorial about how to create a really pretty G Suite signature. This took me a few tries to figure out, but I created it with simply a Google Doc, Canva, and then I popped it into my G Suite email signature. So I'm going to show you how I created this and then how to actually get it into Gmail. If you're new here, my name is Justine Haveland. I make videos every week to help you launch and grow an online business. First, what we're going to do is go ahead and recreate what you see here. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. So first come to Insert Table, and we're going to go 2 by 2. If you have a saying or a quote that goes underneath your signature, you can add a second row. I do, so what I'm going to do is actually go ahead and insert 2, and then go ahead and merge this bottom one. Okay, great. So this is the structure. So now let's hop over to Canva. Go ahead and hit create a design, and we're going to go custom dimensions and just do something like 50 by 50. And the first thing we're going to do is create our social media icons. So come over to elements and then go ahead and just type in whichever social media icons you need. Click on the one that you'd like, go ahead and make it the same size as the box, and then go ahead and create a new page or duplicate that one. Select your other social icon. Size that up. Okay, great. And then I like to download them individually so that I can drag them into the Google Doc. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. So we're going to hit download. I drag this to the top. I find it just makes it look more crisp, and then transparent background, and click this drop down, and we're just going to select the Instagram one first. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the Facebook one. Okay, great. So now we're going to go ahead and add a new page and create the image or the headshot that you want to use in your signature. So head over to Elements, and we're going to select the circle frame. Size that up. Okay, and then come over to your uploads and select the picture that you want to use for your headshot. So I'm just going to grab double click and you can resize it, move it around, double click, maybe make that a little bit bigger. Okay, great. So then we're going to go ahead and download that one as well. Okay. Perfect. So now we're going to head back over to our Google Doc. And we're going to drag in the image. Perfect. And then grab this bar and just drag it over. Give a little bit more space for the text. And then go ahead and add in whatever information you want for your signature. Okay, great. We're going to highlight that and click on this insert link, and it's just going to immediately turn that into a link. And then go ahead and do what you would like to make it pretty. I find that I like to make my name about 18 and bold it. And then I find that the spacing is a little bit weird when it actually transfers into G Suite. So this is how I like to space it. I've tested out a bunch of different combinations, and this is what's worked best for me. So I highlight these first two, I come over here to format line spacing and change that to 1.5. Then I come over here and highlight these and I change that to 1.5. So this is 1.15 and this is 1.5. So now what we want to do is drag over the two social media icons that we created in Canva. And I like to give them a space because it becomes more difficult once you do it in G Suite. Let's go ahead, resize these guys. $1.5. I like this to be double. Okay. Perfect. And then if you have any sort of quote, you'll put that down here. So I'm going to hop over now to my current signature. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and grab the quote, come back over here to the Google Doc, and then I'm just going to pop it in here. And you want to choose fonts that are common because sometimes they don't transfer over properly. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and just center that. Okay, so the last piece is to get rid of this black border. So we want to highlight this entire piece so that everything turns blue. And then over here, you'll see border color. I go ahead and turn it white. And then I'm just going to take a look and make sure that I like the sizing of everything. No, I think I like it a bit smaller. Okay. Okay, looks good. So now I'm going to go ahead and copy. So Control C or Command C on your keyboard, and then head over to G Suite. If you're on your main inbox, then just go to the top right-hand corner, click this little gear icon, and then you'll go down and select Settings, and then you'll see the same page. You'll be at the top, and you'll just scroll down, and then you'll see your signature. So I'm just going to go ahead and do Control A, Control V, and just paste that right in. Give a few more tabs there. And I think this looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead. Okay, great. So the last thing that I'm going to do is put in my social media links. So go over to your Instagram, Facebook, whatever one you want to use. Copy the link, head back over, and then we're going to just pop the links in here. Grab my Facebook one. Okay, perfect. Great. So now that that's in, just go ahead and scroll to the bottom and hit Save Changes. Great, and it will take you back to your inbox, but for privacy reasons, I've come over and gone back into settings just so that you see this screen. So now what I can do is hit Compose and I'll be able to see my new email signature. If you want to make any adjustments from here, it's easiest to do it in the signature. So if I wanted this to be a little bit smaller, I could just go ahead and make that change in here. Or if I want my social media icons to be a bit smaller, I can also make that change in here. And then all you would do is simply do a Control A, Control C, and then back in settings, come down to your signature, Control A, Control V, and then you've got the newly sized icons in here. So any of those last minute changes, just do over in the actual signature itself. Perfect. So if you have been wondering how to create a really pretty G Suite signature, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to like it below. It helps other people find it. And if you are new here, I would love for you to say and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys in next week's video.